Hey, good morning from Hackensack. So today we're going to be making a baked pasta dish with broccoli and a sauce made from the broccoli, as well as lots of grated Parmesan. I'm sort of winging it this morning because I read this recipe online from a cheesemaker. It might have been Grana Padano, one of the great cheeses of Italy, and everything was in grams and liters. So basically, though, I'm going to parboil a whole bunch of broccoli here. I have some organic broccoli, and then at the same time, I'm going to prepare some organic pasta shells. I like these. I like shells, one of my favorite shapes because it catches the sauce. And then you puree about half of the broccoli in a food processor along with water, cheese, and some olive oil. And then add that to the broccoli as well as the remaining parboiled broccoli. It goes into a glass dish, and then it goes into the oven with more cheese on top. I'm cutting the broccoli into smaller pieces. So this is the broccoli ready to be parboiled. The shells, I have hot water going for the shells. It's just a little olive oil in the water. There's plenty of sodium in this recipe and the cheese, so I don't need to salt the water. So I have the food processor out. You might have seen my video about this Ninja food processor. It comes with a really sharp steel blade that's almost impossible to not cut yourself when you're washing it, so I stopped using that. And instead I'm using the plastic blade, which is actually meant for dough, but it does a fine job when I make pasta with sardines. It incorporates the sardines and anchovies into the sauce really well. I think it'll be great here with the broccoli, parboiled broccoli, and some pasta water and olive oil and cheese. So there's the drained pasta. The sauce, the broccoli didn't blend that well in the food processor, but I'm going to try to incorporate it anyway. There's plenty of cheese in here. And then I'm going to add the fresh broccoli and put it in a glass dish and then into the oven. I'm going to use a slotted spoon to transfer it into the glass baking dish because there's a lot of liquid in here. Maybe I used too much of the pasta water. So I'm having second thoughts about this, but I think next time I'll be blending the broccoli and the cheese and pasta water in the blender, which does a better job of making it, cutting it into very fine pieces. This is topping this with grated Parmesan, and then it's going to go into under the broiler. So here it is, after about 30 minutes in the oven. Nice crusty layer of Parmesan, grated Parmesan on top. But this is, I think, going to need rescuing. Probably the top layer is fine, but I'm going to be adding some pesto to the rest of it. And that should round off the dish nicely with a variety of great flavors. Here's a portion with the pesto. This top layer is unbelievably crunchy and delicious. So I've rescued the dish by adding 2 heaping tablespoons of pesto to the pasta, which I transferred into 2 of these, and took half of the crust from each. Here's the second container. Now it's organic pasta shells with organic broccoli, pesto, and grated Parmesan. Enjoy.